We just finished week number 3 of Camp Savio, and it was a beautiful week where we actually work in this concept about acknowledging, confronting, and let go. And I'm going to use an example of the real life that I think is really interesting. At the beginning of the week, I made the mistake to say that we are going to the California Science Center. And I didn't realize the mistake that I made until Monday night, understanding the California Science Center is supposed to be Tuesday. So in reality, I start getting into a panic, like how can I make this type of mistakes? What is it that I did? What is wrong? All those type of negative thoughts that sometimes happen. But in that moment, I just stop and I say, okay, let's acknowledge. The issue is that I made a mistake and it's done. There is nothing else that I can do. I cannot destroy myself. I cannot change the things in the way how it is done. So I need to acknowledge that. The second point that is important is confront. So you say, okay, now that I acknowledge this, what I need to do to confront this problem to get the best out of it? It was really interesting because I call my head counselors and I say, hey, we have this issue. We're going to change. The reality is we are going to El Dorado Park. I'm so sorry. Can you please help us to organize the things? And the head counselors really goodly and nicely, they actually move around and they just fix the issue around each other. And then I did email you guys or send a text to you guys saying, hey, I'm so sorry I made a mistake, and we just move on. This is interesting because I acknowledge the problem, I confront the problem, and the third thing that it is important as well is to let go. So many times we are going inside of our head and I say, I can't believe it, I did this, how can I do this? And this is exactly what the young people are going through many of these days, They don't get along, they have an issue, or they don't know what is happening. So I have been using this example with them on how we can actually make sure that we fix any problem or situation that we have. Number one, again, is acknowledging, confronting, and let go. This week, I'm going to be talking about the ABC, which is adversities or challenges, beliefs, what do you believe, and how that is a consequence. And the consequences can be positive or negative. So I'm going to be giving those examples to the young people. I'm giving these once again because I want you guys to understand what we are doing with your children at camp. And I would love your support in the sense that when you talk to them, ask them, what is this thing about acknowledge, confront, and let go? Or if there are little ones, lower grades, to ask them, hey, how is your day? Did you have any issue? How did you acknowledge? How do you confront and let go? Week number 4 is going to be a normal week. We have 2 field trips, Tuesday and Thursday. Please put their names in the water bottles of your children because we have had many lost, and we have a lot of lost and found. Thank you so much. If you see this video and you see me around, tell me something of the video so I will know that you watched the video. Thank you so much. God bless and have a beautiful week.